तो अभी हम देखेंगे बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ एजुकेशन। एजुकेशन फर्स्ट हम इंट्रोडक्शन लिखेंगे, फिर उसके बाद उसका डेफिनेशन, फिर नेचर, फिर उसके बाद हम स्टार्ट करेंगे एजुकेशन के अंदर क्या क्या होता है, लाइक टीचिंग, ट्रेनिंग, लर्निंग, स्किल एंड बिलीव। ओके, तो चलो अभी देखते हैं एजुकेशन इंट्रोडक्शन। Education is a systematic process through which a child or an adult acquire knowledge, experience, skills, and sound attitude. It makes an individual civilized, refined, cultured, and educated. Education is the only means. Its goals is to make an individual perfect. The word education has been derived from Latin words such as educare means to bring out or to nourish, educare to lead out or to draw out, educatum act of teaching and training. ओके, तो अभी हम देखते हैं उसका डेफिनेशन क्या है। ओके, सबसे बेस्ट डेफिनेशन होता है जो कि महात्मा गांधी दिए हैं, बाय एजुकेशन आई मीन एन ऑल राउंड डेवलपमेंट ड्राइंग आउट ऑफ बेस्ट इन मैन बॉडी माइंड एंड spirit. Okay, then Aristotle, education is the creation of sound mind in a spirit body. Then Rousseau is short and best definition, education is the child. Okay, then next nature, education is purposive, education is lifelong, education is training, education is a systematic process and lifelong process. Okay, then next learning. Learning is the modification in behavior or organism of behavior. It is a confirmation of new process. Okay, उसके बाद लर्निंग का डेफिनेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू गेट्स, लर्निंग इज द मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ बिहेवियर थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस एंड ट्रेनिंग। ओके, then importance, it is the continuous process, it goes on through life directly or indirectly. Learning is always active and creative, it helps to organize new experience. Then factor affecting learning, environment, motivation, fatigue, maturation, physical factor, mental disability. Then nature, learning is a process and not a product. Learning is purposive or goal directed. Learning is universal and continuous. Learning is prepared for adjustment. Learning is comprehensive. Learning is through experience. Learning is a developmental process. Learning is a continuous process. Learning is a social process. Learning is a mental process. Total 10 point of nature of learning. Then learning strategy, it is also important. Okay, then cooperative learning, collaborative learning, then third number peer tutoring. Then next teaching. What is teaching? Teaching is to provide knowledge and experience. Teaching is two-way process. Teaching means give. The word teaching is derived from to teach, which means instruct. Teaching is a social process. Teaching is kind of guidance. Teaching is positive. Definition देखते हैं अभी। According to Bruton, teaching is the stimulation, direction and encouragement of learning. According to Smith, teaching is a system of action intended to produce learning. Okay, the nature of teaching. Teaching is dialogue process. Teaching is interactive process, planned process, communication process, professional activity, providing knowledge, information and skill. Teaching is guidance, art as well as science. Then there are three types of phases of teaching, like pre-active phases, interactive phases and post-active phases. All three are phases. Okay, then principles of teaching. Principle of motivation, principle activity माने learning by doing, principle of interest, principle of definite aim, principle of individual difference, principle of selection, and this is the difference between teaching and learning. It is also most important, teaching and learning. Then next, training. Introduction first. Training is related to human resource development. Training is to provide perfection in any skill. It prepares skill work, narrow area, subset of teaching. It gives intensive information, depth of knowledge in a specific area. Definition. According to Edwin V. Fippo, training is the act of increase the knowledge and skill of a employee for doing a particular job. Then types of training: job training, safety training, promotional training. Then next, refresher training, intensive training, then objective, then types. Okay, there are two types, short term and long term. Then next was in skill. Skills involve proficiency developed through practice. It is the ability to say something. It involves the knowing how to expect. Skill refers to the ability of using that information and applying it in any context. Okay. Then last one is belief. Belief is an assumed truth. Belief can vary from person to person. Belief based on intention and emotion. Belief is quite on systematic. Okay, thank you.